Hi, I'm Jeremy Day. I'm a full-time ELT writer. I'm English, but I live in Warsaw in Poland. I'm really excited about coming to Yaroslawle in August for a whole week at the Dmitry Nikitin Language School. This will be my 7th visit to Russia, and Yaroslawle will be my 5th Russian city. I've always had a great time in Russia, and I've met some really professional, enthusiastic and friendly teachers there over the years. The topic of the week is not suitable for children, so it's all about teaching English to adults. Day 1 of the course will be an introduction to teaching adults, where I'll share some of the lessons I learned during my 15 years as a teacher and my 25 years as an adult language learner. We'll focus especially on some of the psychological issues that hold adult learners back, things like an obsession with perfection, lack of confidence and power issues, and of course how to manage those problems in the classroom. I've been a full-time writer and editor working from home for about 6 years now, and I have 3 main areas of professional interest that dominate my current work. My first love has always been grammar. I love analysing language and thinking about why certain things are grammatically correct while other things are wrong. And I really enjoy going beyond the surface rules, the things we teach our learners, and exploring the hidden structures underneath. Now I know grammar isn't everyone's cup of tea, so we won't spend the whole week talking about the present perfect. But we will spend day 2 of the course looking at language, and especially grammar, and seeing how it affects the way we teach adults. My second big area of professional interest is business English and ESP, that's English for specific purposes. I love learning about what my learners do in their jobs and what exactly they need English for. Over the years I've written or edited courses, English courses, for lawyers, engineers, air traffic controllers, nurses, marketers, scientists, and so on and so on. Now, I'm not actually an expert in any of those fields. I'm just an English teacher who isn't afraid of taking risks and who enjoys exploring new topics. And that's something I'd like to share with you during my visit, that you absolutely do not need to be a subject specialist in order to create materials that are tailored to your learners' needs. You just need to be a bit adventurous, a bit brave. Again, I know that business English and ESP aren't for everyone. They have a reputation for being a bit boring or serious or heavy. So during my week in Yaroslawle, I want to show they can be fun. In fact, they're much better if they're fun. We'll focus on techniques that are useful for all teachers of English, of adults, whether you teach general English, business English or ESP. So day 3 will be all about the teaching of skills, whether as part of a business course or a general English course. And on day 4, we'll talk about course design and creating your own materials. My third main area of interest is online learning. In fact, this is now the main thing that I do in my work. I spend most of my time working with publishers, higher education institutions, and businesses, developing blended courses and self-study lessons. So we'll talk about that a little while I'm in Yaroslawle on day 5. Again, it won't be a heavy technical discussion. It'll be a very practical and low-tech, focusing on the principles of good course design. So even if you have no intention of creating or running an online course, I hope it'll still be useful for you. We'll finish day 5 with a look at a topic that I feel very strongly about, the development of English as a lingua franca and the implications for teaching and for teachers. English no longer belongs to native speakers like me. It's your language too. So if there's a theme to my week in Yaroslawle, it'll be about empowerment. I'll show that you don't need to be a subject specialist to tailor courses to your learners' needs. You don't need to be a techie to create great online or blended courses, and you certainly don't need to be a native speaker to be a great teacher. So I look forward to seeing you at the Dmitry Nikitin Language School in Yaroslawle in August. See you then.